Watts is like any neighborhood in Los Angeles. If you come to the local park, you'll find people exercising or walking their dogs. You might even see a small grocery store that sells fresh fruits and vegetables, but it's more likely that you'll find a fast food restaurant on the corner and an abandoned lot way before you'd find a performing arts center. But tonight, in South LA, the Watts Labor Community Action Center will transform into a theater, even if people have trouble
It's all the way in the back.
figuring out where to find it at first. A group called the Collaborative Artists Block has set up shop at this community center starting tonight to present a show called Gunshot Medley.
Do you need change? Thank you so much. Thanks for coming out.
The group worries that people don't have an outlet to explore and talk about the issue of firearms beyond the nightly news. So show director Deshaun Terry says local artists need to step up.
In this point in time in history, it is unfortunate, but I think we need to be louder. I think that specifically as artists, I hope that other artists, listen to the call and, make their voices be heard during this time.
The writer of the show grew up in the South. She created these stage characters based on real slaves she learned about one day while walking in a cemetery where Confederate flags marked the graves of Confederate soldiers.
And I've been to the cemetery in North Carolina many times before and never knew that slaves were buried there. And so we literally hopped over some bushes and they were hidden from the rest of the cemetery. And I found these 3 stones, Betty, Alvis, and George.
Playwright Deanna Daniel said her anger about gun violence in the black community fueled her fire to write the stories of those 3 forgotten slaves. She describes it as a Black Lives Matter story from slavery to now. But the goal, says Watts resident and show producer Bruce Lemon, is to make sure people know that art is another tool to help craft some possible solutions to a seemingly impossible problem.
But nobody's going to know that unless they have the experience.
For Spectrum TV News, I'm Marcos Nájera.